Hey guys, it's Grant Wallace from our Apothecary at BREMEN Farms. We're doing our fourth vlog today. We've got to harvest a little bit for some restaurant deliveries tomorrow, and we also have a holiday market on Saturday. We're gonna, package up some perfume bottles, pick some extra herbs and some produce for that, and just kind of get everything ready for some of the sales and stuff that we're going to be doing this weekend. I wanted to give a little bit of a brief history about myself and how I got involved at BREMEN Farms. So I've been farming for almost a decade, and I started out in my backyard, and then I started doing a farmer's market in Atlanta, and then within a few years I found some extra land to lease from a family friend, signed a 5-year lease out there, was doing 4 farmers markets a week in the city, and then eventually I had some personal stuff happen, and I started just to sell to restaurants, doing wholesale, and that was pretty good for me for a couple years. But then COVID happened, and my dad died, rest in peace. So I got away from farming for a couple years during COVID and started in 2020. I started getting into professional landscaping and started my own irrigation company. And then earlier this year in 2022, because I had those restaurant relationships, my friend Carl met one of those investors at his restaurant when he was serving him on Valentine's Day. The investor told Carl a little bit about this project, and he said, well, you got to meet my guy Grant. I think it's going to be perfect for it. So after a couple months of negotiation, we landed on something that was really fair for everybody, and I've been working out here for the past 6 or 7 months. I've got the 1-acre herb garden set up, but future plans, we're expanding to do more produce so we can provide vegetables, herbs, and greens and roots to more restaurants. And then we're really focused on our farm stand, which is every Saturday when it's open. Farm stand's really exciting because we get to provide something for the local community here. I'm working on making more places to hang out. I've got a walking trail, working on some more picnic areas that people can sit at and hang out at. I'm purchasing a soft serve ice cream machine, which I think is really cool for a farm stand. Just continually working on making this a community place because of the future plans for this real estate development on the 660 acres, which I can't really talk about. It's kind of confidential right now, but just know there's a lot of cool stuff in the works. It's going to be a long process, but I'm here for it and I'm super stoked. And so let's get started with our day. We're going to start harvesting some lettuce, some radishes, some herbs for the restaurants, and then we're going to package up some perfumes. And we'll just take you through all those steps of getting ready for a market. So we've got to harvest about 3 pounds of lettuce for gun show, and then we're going to harvest some extra to take to that farmer's market, or the holiday market on Saturday at the East Atlanta Village Farmer's Market. All right, I think we got about 3 pounds here, so we'll clean this and see where we're at. All right, there's 3 pounds for gun show, so now we can bag up the rest in half-pound bags for the farmer's market. All right, we got about 6 or 7 bags of lettuce to go for the farmer's market. We're gonna sell this for $5 each. Now we're gonna go get some arugula. All right, we finished up with the arugula. Now we're gonna get some spicy mustard mix. It's Mizuna, some golden frills, and some scarlet frills. Package these up in half pound bags for the farmer's market as well. All right, up next we got some parsley. We're gonna bunch this up for the farmer's market. Super fresh. I love parsley because it grows back pretty quick and it's a perennial, so I can harvest it for a couple years and once planted. That's a nice parsley right here. Alright, so we got to pick a 100 count of henbit for gun show as well. Alright, so henbit is a cool weather weed. You know, it likes to be in the beds of radishes and the greens and stuff. But you know, it's got these really pretty little flowers on them. And they make a really nice garnish. So we're going to pick a 100 count of these. This is a rebottling of Deep. It's our most popular perfume. It's got notes of vanilla, patchouli, frankincense, cardamom, some African blue basil. It's 50% by volume products from this farm, and the other 50% are perfumer's alcohol, essential oils, and some aroma chemicals to really make that scent last. So we've got some new labels and some new boxes and some new really cool 2x2 inch square bottles. All right, so we're driving around the farm now. We're looking for the location that's going to be suitable for the next big idea video. We're going to build an underground cellar / kitchen with a geodome on top. At least that's the plan. I've got some guys coming out later this month, and we're going to make it work for 2 days, camp out that night, and just try to get it all done in those 2 days. So I'm super stoked to be working on that. If you guys want to come out and help and volunteer, it's going to be a lot of hard work, but it's going to be a lot of fun and really rewarding when we finish. All right, guys, that about wraps it up for today. We've got a lot of good stuff going to the farmer's market on Saturday. Super stoked for that holiday market. If you guys want to keep following along for this content, just go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You know, it's a lot of work making these videos and trying to provide you guys some entertainment and some information. So do me a favor, go ahead and like and subscribe.